Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of My Time at Sandrock. As you can see, today is the day the water should be flowing in. I should go check. This is the cutscene that they said we were supposed to get yesterday. I get to finally cut my ribbon. I'm so excited. This is going to be two scenes back to back, like two long chatty scenes back to back. Just so you know. But major story starts.
Thank you, Builder, Commissioner Wei, Mian, for your efforts in bringing the water project to fruition. Thank you, everyone, for your support and generous donations. And thank you to Director Chi for finding the reservoir. This was truly a united effort, and now I hereby officially declare the city-state of Sandrock no longer has a water shortage.
Yay! So pretty. Mr. Mort. Look at all the water. We're overflowing.
I also declare, from this day forward, we can all take a nice dip in Martel's Oasis on a hot day.
That's a really close up of Mia. And since we're all here, Professor Lau says there has been some developments in our research. For those who are interested in discussing, please join us in City Hall shortly. We just get teleported right there.
Oh, you came! Well, let's get today's meeting started.
Greetings, humans.
Lizard Man. Larry, why are you here?
I am also uncertain.
His voice seems
Ruling human called me here.
His voice seems much louder than everyone else.
I asked Larry to come today. It's all because of Professor Law's findings. I believe Larry may know more about it than we do. So, Professor Law, why don't you start us off with an explanation? I'm sure everything will be a lot clearer after that.
Thank you, Mayor Trudy. First, I will address the issue of the soil. Nia, Zeke, and I have done hundreds of experiments on local samples since we've been here. We've managed to garner a wealth of information from them. As it turns out, the soil quality varied widely depending on the area, much more than our models were predicting. This is the key reason why the planting failed in the Eufaula outback. For example, these are the sample results from near Gecko Station. You can see that for whatever reason, we're postulating maybe the proximity to the oasis. The sand in the area is much softer, and under ideal conditions, the nutrition level is adequate for growth. Now, on the surface, the sand in the outback seems to have similar qualities. But upon closer inspection, the sand there has too much saline in it, creating an incredibly low moisture level in the soil, making it unsuitable for water retention. Much of the Eufaula used to be part of the ocean floor before weapons used during the Day of Calamity raised it. The salinity left over makes the sand hard and extremely arid. That's why even the algae failed to form a biocrust. That's our report.
Soil quality is everything. Should have figured this out earlier. And instead, we wasted so much time and water.
Where's he?
The differences in the soil were incredibly subtle, Mr. Zeke. We only found this out after hundreds of experiments. You can't blame yourself.
Ruling human, why am I present? I do not understand any of these words.
About that. After we made the discovery, I asked Zeke about the source of the algae. The way I figure it, the old world scientists must have been testing different types of algae for their own biocrust efforts, which is well documented. We then went with Logan to the sunken ship ruins to recheck all the algae growth there, to see if there were any that can reduce the salinity and increase water retention. But we didn't find any. All the algae on that ship were the same type. Still, the ship must have been going somewhere. Maybe a laboratory or something. And Mr. Logan said he remembered such a place.
That's right. I reckon I'd been someplace like that. Some kind of old world lab. In fact, there are several of them out in the desert. Once I was chasing a bunch of geeglers with my paw when we stumbled onto this high-tech ruins. It was just a short hop from the entrance to the Portia tunnel. What was inside sure did look a lot like the stuff from the sunken ship. We weren't in there long. Me and my pa both got fierce headaches, so we had to turn away. When we went again, the place got sealed off by a rock slide. Sandstorm had done our job for us. Seemed pretty lucky at the time. I reckon Larry might know a thing or two about it, since his pa was the leader back then.
Yes, I know that place well. We have many nests. The location you mentioned is our headquarters.
A headquarters?
Yes, it's a place we call the Giegler Main Office. Legend says the first employee took the holy book from there. But that's just what the elders say. No one's sure. Xena's grandfather used to be the keeper of that place.
Why did Logan get a headache?
I'm not sure. We never had such an issue.
You sure you don't got some old world gadget in there that's emitting brain rays?
Now that you mention it, there is a machine that's producing a constant ping sound in our HQ. It never bothered us, so we let it be.
Are there algae incubators inside?
Algae incubators? What's that?
I have an algae sample right here. Have you ever seen this before?
Oh. You mean the meal machines? These are delicious. And yes, they have a variety of offerings.
That's it.
Oh, fantastic, Larry. But if there's such a machine, how do we disable it? Maybe we need to talk with Director Chi as well?
No problem. I'll go talk with him.
You know, ruling human, if you don't mind, I can just go disable it. If there are other Geeglers inside, I'll tell them you're friends, so they won't attack you when you enter.
Thanks, Larry. But you sure doing this won't get you fired?
Even though I know it's a joke, law human, that's still rude.
Sorry.
Will you be able to do that for us, Larry? It might be dangerous.
Worry not, ruling human. I've come to like this town, and I want to do my part in times of need.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Now we just need an exploration party to go in and pick up the algae samples. Justice?
Mayor, I'll go. The Civil Corps still looking for any Duvos leftovers. We just can't risk sending the sheriff on every unplanned errand. How about me, Larry, and the professor?
You're sounding a lot like your pa right now.
The professor has been overworking too much lately. I'll go instead. I know what to look for, and I've taken defense classes, so I won't slow you down.
Fine by me. What do you say, Trudes?
Sounds like a plan, then. But what about the rocks blocking the way?
I don't understand. Can't we just climb the rock walls? Isn't that easier?
Don't know about you, but we weren't designed that way.
Whoa.
I reckon we'll need that drilling robot to break it down. Normal pick hammer ain't gonna cut it. You think you can handle that? You'll need to talk to Chi about it. Once the builder has the robot, let's meet up at the rock slide. Come prepared. Larry hasn't been there in a while, so who knows what we'll be facing.
You got it. Then it's decided. Thank you, everyone, for coming today. I hope we get some results soon.
Sorry about that. Something was looking weird on my OBS. I want to make sure everything was recording. I'm thinking that that little bit of armor got added with the Andy quest. Logan. Well, I'll be a Yak Mel's uncle. Never thought I'd see the day. Good luck on you, or good on you, Lexi. Send my regards to those that helped you make this happen. I'll raise a glass in your name. Okay. So we need to go talk to Chi. So we'll go do that, get that out of the way. I think we are also supposed to go meet Professor Lau and Nia up at the tree. So we'll go do that. We were supposed to. We're still supposed to, just making sure. So we'll probably go talk to Chi, get some easy commissions, and then go do that.
This meeting sounded like fun. Even though I'm not that interested in the botanical sciences, it'd still be delightful to catch up on the newest discoveries once in a while, especially from one of its premier researchers. Anyway, so you need the mobile suit? Unfortunately, it's not in an operational state at the moment. The force on Heidi Steam really did a number to it. What a beautiful baby. Not to worry though. I know Sleepyhead gave me a diagram of a drill before, but where did I put it? No matter, I'll be sure to find it and send it your way.
It is officially time for us to get one of those. I've only got to use it like really quick for like this one specific mission and a little bit in the mine. The little bit I remember, I do prefer to use my pickaxe still. Pick hammer. But in that beta, like I didn't like the sword. So it could have changed. Puppy. Dig. And I think what we're gonna do, we need to water our plants, we are slacking. What? I have to do the thing one. I'll do this and I'll do this. Just because we're gonna be in the desert, so what do I need for a professional track? I could just give her mine. Okay, we're gonna go up to the professor. That was gonna bug me. Okay. Actually, no, we're gonna go grab Merle. We're gonna go turn in our first 2 commissions. So one of these is gonna be Elsie, so no. And we're gonna go. Nope. Who am I looking for? Andy! Eek. With the water crisis being solved overnight like this changed a lot of things. Let's chat with Professor Lau soon. This water might not be just a stroke of luck. Push us over the beach. Okay. We'll go talk to Andy.
Howdy.
I'm cheering for you, Lexi, but I gotta say I have one regret. Now that the oasis is soon to be cleared as a swimming hole, I never once snuck in to go skinny dipping while Burgess was looking the other way. I love this kid. Not the same if it's legal.
Take her easy.
I love that kid. That is the best kid ever. I suppose I consider myself lucky, in a certain sense of the word. I am one of the last people to ever get to see the dwindling oasis of Sandrock. From here on out, we'll be looking at a new Sandrock.
So long, partner.
Still need to go buy the dolls for her. I have a feeling she's going to end up in the way of Fenty, where I forget she is. Have that.
It's beautiful in its own way, isn't it?
I always knew there was something special about it. Just couldn't quite put my finger on it.
So, what's the plan?
We simply extract a small sample from the core of the tree, safely count the rings without harming it.
Oh, right!
Good to know. I mean, it's not every day you need to find the age of a tree, but I always thought you had to cut them down and count the rings to know for sure.
Nope. You can also get a pretty good estimate just from the circumference, if you compare it to the trunk of the same species. A fallen one nearby usually does the trick. But given that this one might have survived from the Age of Darkness, it probably didn't have a chance to grow the way it should have. Some of its rings will be super small, which is why we need to take this sample and...
Yes, there's no mistaking it. It is indeed exactly as I hypothesized.
Hey, you made it! This tree is the other main thing we wanted to check out while we were in Sandrock.
I know it was important to some people. It's famous. I think it's creepy. What's special about this tree?
To locals, I believe it's known as the Mountain Widow. Way back when people first started settling in Sandrock, there were 2 of them up here. This jagged-looking tree stands lonesome atop Mount Rock Sand, looking down mournfully, waiting for one who shall never return as the eternal weight slowly saps its life away.
Ooh, it's the Mountain Widow. Better watch out. It's haunted by the ghost of...
Portal?
You're right to be offended there.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gone there.
Felis euphratica, a species now found all throughout the Eufaula. Every tree resembling this one you see. In layman's terms, this is their mother.
Ah? So she really is a widow? I didn't know trees could be mothers.
Indeed. This species produces trees with male or female flowers. When pollinated, the female trees produce seeds. Its male counterpart likely was that other tree you spoke of, based on the location. Which, if I'm right, makes this tree the last of its species from the old world.
What? So, you mean the Mountain Widow survived the Age of Darkness?
I believe so. By some miracle, the 2 poplars survived the calamity, as well as 300 years of darkness. This symbol confirms this one's age, and my theories. Subsisting atop this mountain, reaching up at the dullest of sunlight, they were just only able to cling on to life long enough. When Peach parted the skies, they were revitalized, and shortly after, this mother tree dispersed her seeds into these windy heights to become the basis for the forest around Martel's oasis, hence Sandrock.
Wow, I've never heard anything like that before.
That's because I've just discovered it.
Congratulations, Dr. Lua! I smell publishing and rewards.
Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I still need to get back to the lab and compare their genetic material, but to me, seeing this, my theory is all but confirmed.
Nice! What a privilege to witness such a discovery in real time. Thanks for inviting us, Nia.
My only regret is, this tree was doing well until just 50 years ago. The relic rush has, in the end, widely claimed this particular relic too, it seems.
Wow. It's been just here on the horizon and nobody knew. I'll bet the people of the relic rush never knew either.
Unlikely they had any clue as to its significance.
Yep. Might very well have been the last known old world tree in the whole of the Eufaula. And now, yeah.
It has lived for a long time. And now, is holding on by a thread. To think, everything this tree has seen, the rise and fall of civilization, the hope of Peach, the fall of Sandrock.
Which will soon be continued by the rise of Sandrock.
One can hope.
Do you think if we can make Sandrock green again, she could make a comeback?
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Even under the most optimal of circumstances, this tree will be consumed by fungus and pest long before our plans even begin to come to fruition.
Sorry if this is a dumb question, but can't we just water it? Fertilizer?
The soil up here is 100 years away from being able to support a tree of this size. It's impossible.
I see. I guess this is hello and goodbye then, Miss Mountain Widow.
The Mountain Widow wasn't waiting for anyone. It was just carrying on without her husband, watching its children thrive until seeing the forest disappear was too much for her to bear.
Doesn't seem right calling it the Mountain Widow knowing that.
It doesn't. How about Mama Tree, mother to all the poplar trees in Eufaula?
I like that better.
I'll abstain from this and continue referring to it as what it is. The progenitor of the populous Euphratica.
Think we need something catchier.
Regardless of your decision, I believe I have what I need. Shall we return to town?
Well, wait a sec, Professor. I remember from your nutrition class that as long as the roots are drinking, there's a chance. And you said yourself that Zeke's algae discoveries were changing soil faster than ever before.
Yes. Perhaps impossible was a bit of an overstatement. I suppose if we were to divert all our efforts toward this tree, there may yet be a time to discover what this old world tree eats, if anything different at all. From there, a stable nutrient supply, meticulous care, consistent monitoring of its condition, it is theoretically possible.
Nice! So what's the first step?
However, our time here is limited, Nia. We came to assist Sandrock in their efforts to reforest the desert. And then we must return to Highwind to continue our research there.
Don't you want to save this tree, Professor? It's a piece of history.
I do. And we will try, if there is time. But saving our future is more important than preserving our past.
You're right.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. And Professor Lau is walking into a tree. And now I am too.
It's over now, Mama Tree. You did it! We're gonna take it from here. Your family is gonna make it, I promise. You rest easy.
Okay.
Hey there!
Been a while since we built something huge, huh? I love it. Waterfall. Ooh. How do you handle building all these world-changing machines? I'm dizzy just from helping out.
Take it easy.
Okay, we need to go get the Foggy Bastia. See something over there? What could that be? I don't know. Foreshadowing, I think. We need to go get Foggy Bastia. We will revisit Mama Tree later. We kind of... Okay, I didn't want to do that, but sure. We kind of keep going back and forth between that and other stuff. One thing I wish they would add for Fang asking for stuff. How many more do I need? How have I only gotten 2? It's really weird. Normally you get all the Foggy Bastia drops. Okay, we're gonna go, I guess, into the canyon. I don't think there's any up here. I think this is only pepper trees. Oh, no, there's one, maybe. That's a pepper tree. Yeah, that one's a pepper tree. Okay. I don't understand why none of these are dropping. I'm gonna do this ecology. Echo Station Highwind Pass. So the thing that I had before was only available for certain things. Interesting. Well, we'll go check down here. And this may be a lost cause. It would suck to fail a Fang mission, but you know, what are you gonna do? Hopefully these will be a little bit more generous. This is weird. There's one. Gosh. That must be a really rare drop or something. We're gonna put it up. Wow. There's another one. I'm guessing this is Highwind Pass. I don't know. It's like an area I've never seen on the map, but it has referred to it in a few places now on the resource gathering side. Stingy, stingy, stingy. So much for an easy commission. I was hoping this was going to be a quick day. I don't think I've ever had this book. We need 3 more. Yay. 2 more. Hopefully this little grouping here. Wow. There we go. Wow. That was actually a little ridiculous. I think we're literally going to turn these commissions in and we're going to go right to bed. My goal was to be able to do because the quest for Panacea, that's a dungeon that we do with Logan and Mia. I was kind of hoping that we would be able to fit into the day's episode, but I really don't think we will. We'll see. It might just be a megasode. I don't know. I probably could have edited out the looking for the foggy Basia, but whatever. Who am I looking for? Hugo? It's really happening. You all You all are really turning things around. Oh, that was hard.
Thank you.
Leveled up. So, when you level up now, I believe, you get like a bonus 100 stamina or so. At least that's what it was doing in the beta. I would think it's still the same.
Hey!
Maybe having more water finally will be enough to convince Burgess to let some critters drink out of the oasis. I ain't holding my breath though. I want low quality. It's weird that the question mark wasn't above her head. That was a little weird. X is still getting caught on that. Okay. Like I said, we'll turn this in and then go to bed.
Yes.
Oasis. It looks wonderful. This. You and your friends did this? We did do this. I probably should write myself a note. I'm just gonna put bang for his mother's anniversary of her passing to go visit him. Okay, because I think we got the whole Mopu Tofu thing long after that. There is a cutscene for that, I believe. Which I have not gotten in this save yet. So it looks like I'm noticing. It's like, oh, I just thought of that when I saw him. Okay, going to bed. I really wanted the whole dialogue in this together because they go together. So that's why I wanted them in one episode. Unless we don't do any commissions today and we literally just go to the dungeon. I'm gonna have to exit and enter the game again because we're not getting any of our headlines. I almost didn't find the diagram. I assumed it was among my collection of diagrams. It wasn't. Then I assumed it was among all the ancillary notes. It wasn't. It also wasn't among the primary notes. This is when I started to panic as different memories of where I could have placed it started to blur into one, causing me to be tentative regarding any potential location. In the end, there was only one solution. I ended up going through every nook and cranny in my room, and it was during the early light of the morning when I found it. This mini drill, it was stuck between, okay. It was stuck in his little comic book. From Grace, hey, sorry I haven't written you in ages. It's been so busy lately. I can't go into specifics, but whenever I get home, I just fall onto my bed and pass out. I wish I had a break, but hey, enough about me. How's Sandrock treating you? No updates on getting back to Sandrock yet. Great. I dreamed about you again. You never let anything get the best of you before. Are you sure you're doing okay? I'll do this one. Give her a pep talk. Civil Core. And Civil Core. Yeah, see, we're not getting any symbols above that. Chromium bearing. Yeah, I will. For Logan gifts. I will in a second. We're going to do a quick save. I'm gonna exit the game. Okay. Exiting the game fixed it. Just to make sure it worked fine, I loaded all of this. I tended the garden. I did all that type of stuff. I don't think we have what it takes to be able to upgrade. We do. Not enough. Ooh, thank you for doing a double upgrade. Okay. Tempted to upgrade this and compare it to our current outfit. Since we're about to do like a dungeon. So this is 1589. I'm gonna keep my current outfit. This is not as good. Okay, so we have our stuff. I took 2 quick commissions. One for who was it? I don't remember. Oh, one for Danby and one for I don't know. Heidi. There we go. Oh my God, get it eventually. So we're gonna go quickly turn them in. Is Nemo gonna correct himself? I feel so bad when they do this. No, he's not. Okay, we're just gonna whistle for him. I need to fix that, but I there we go. All better. Alright. So like I said, we're gonna do our commissions really quick. I only took the 2, and then we're gonna try to do the dungeon. It is a longer dungeon. We're at 40 minutes about right now. We got those pipes up pretty quick, all things considered. I'm starting to feel like we're in the control here, Lexi. For something that comes fully out of scrap, that's like actually really good. Okay, Danby's gonna be up at the church. Oh, no she's not. Yes, she is. Okay, and then we'll take the Yakmel over to the Bend. Because that's where we're going, to the area that I foreshadowed a long, long time ago. Before, I think it was a long time ago.
Thanks.
Seeing this amazing oasis, Lexi, I just want to thank you for doing so much for this town. I think without all your hard work, me and Riri might not still be here to witness. That is true, because she did want to leave.
Thank you.
Okay. People still aren't coming to church like they used to. Okay. Going over to the Bend. I'm trying to think when I figured... I don't know, I remember showing it like earlier, probably midway through my series, like, I wonder what this is. This looks awfully suspicious. There's a lot of Foggy Bacia here. Good to know.
Howdy. Done with the drill? Nice. Barry's already gone ahead to turn off the machine. Can you clear the path with the drill? I'll go fetch the assistant.
Thanks for always having my back, sir. Don't worry, I got it. Am I even doing any? Okay. Yeah, I don't really remember even how satisfying this is to use, if it's like anywhere close to the Portia one. Sir?
Wow, did you break all the boulders here? I'm way impressed. You're so cool.
You know it.
Nice. The ruin is just a little up ahead. Ready to roll out?
I'm ready.
The headaches started a little beyond this point. But if Larry's done his job, it should be smooth sailing. Here goes nothing.
The new...
Looks like Larry pulled it off. Come on. Larry was supposed to have met us here.
You don't suppose something happened to him, do you?
The new Yakimo cart's gonna be like right to
I
my
have a bad feeling about
left
this.
here.
See if there's a way in. Look, there's a bunch of pipes over there. I reckon that's our ticket inside.
Like right over here. Ooh, that's a nice screen. When I did this, it did not have this screen.
Everyone, careful now. Nice and slow.
Larry? Larry!
I don't think that's gonna work.
We've got to try something.
Ooh, they fixed the lagginess in here. Very cool music in here. And this... It is fixed a little. It is better. Xena!
Wasn't that last voice Larry?
Yeah, and he said Xena. That was his wife's name, wasn't it?
Sounds like they're in trouble.
Well, at least we know why Larry didn't show up. Anyhow, we gotta go save Larry's hide. Let's see where this road leads us.
Okay, this place is a little bit of a maze. So there is a guy behind us. Water. So this is the area, like the outside that has the nanomaterial, and eventually I think it will have poplar trees. So when I was in the beta, during this entire thing, Logan still didn't have his shirt. It was really funny. Now we have new Starbies.
Huh?
Odd weather, all things considered.
Well, it's fake. Clouds like that wouldn't just appear out of nowhere in Sandrock. It's gotta be simulated weather. Perhaps needed for some of the experiments they were doing?
Wouldn't rule that out. Oh, wasn't this place meant to be deep in the ocean? Maybe it was for folks living here, in case they missed being up on the surface.
Sometimes these things remain a mystery. Let's press on. The whole fake sky dark room thing is giving me the creeps.
Up yonder. That door looks as promising as any. Let's check it out.
Yeah, so these are the new Starbies on a horse. And then the Starbies with like the tridents. Some of these chests I'm having a hard time opening. So we may not be able to open them all. They really like to give you feather dusters in this game. I'm wondering if it was supposed to have dust on top. Yeah, this doesn't want to open. So this is where you also get the sand coral. The newer weapons want sand coral. Okay.
Whoa, this thing's huge.
It's got a switch on it. My experience diving has taught me just to flip any switches I see and hope for the best. What's your take?
Looks like it turns the power on somewhere.
You don't suppose it could also have something to do with that weather simulation thing, do you? Well, only one way to find out.
That is so satisfying to do. Okay.
Power restoration sequence activated.
That did the trick. Some of the lights just went on.
Another door lit up too. Reckon that's our cue.
When was the last time this saved? I'm gonna save it really quick. Ah, see, there it goes. There we go.
A dormitory? So these scientists live like students?
Cables on the ground. Could lead to something.
Childlike drawing that appears to depict some kind of lizard creature standing upright. Even from the simplistic image, you notice this figure isn't exactly like one of the modern Geeglers. There's a signature on the bottom, just one letter, K. The lizards spawned from batch 0415 have hatched successfully. Our latest batch to junior scientists. However, I have assigned some of them to conduct basic inspections from here on out. Already, they have begun displaying incompetence. They defy protocol, have even given these lizards names Kiki, Coco, Bob, Assassinine. Even furthermore dangerous, establishing personal connections to our experiments is a disaster waiting to happen to me. The lack of spacing really is bothering me on that. Thank you for the gold.
Power restoration sequence activated. Power restoration
halfway there.
50%.
Eagle call vote. Fill in the form. Lexi. Perfection. Murder for hire system analysis. Input the reason for your visit. Just visiting to see a family member to steal your algae to burn this place to the ground.
Whoa, what did you do? What is that? Geagle Co. official leaflet? Nice! This counts as rare literature. All you did was fill in the form on the console? Cool! Let me get one too! And... what? It says there are none left. Huh, what are the odds?
Them's the breaks. Let's go.
Aww. Well, not really a pressing issue at the moment.
Mine. We don't remember what the PR officers knew. Don't worry, Logan. I got this, sweetie. Huh. A device that can resist interference from infrasound waves and is worn on the ears has been inoperable for a long time. Jimmy asymptomatic. Flipping through the page, each one is... Oh, so it was supposed to do that. I thought I was stuck. This Jimmy person clocked in at this lab every single night without fail. I literally thought there was something wrong with my game. Oh my... Oh.
Power restoration sequence activated. Power
If my math's
restoration
right,
status
only one to go.
75%.
This one? Today Kiki drew a picture of us. Truly fascinating. I think I will remove Kiki from mutation trials and just see how her development progresses naturally. Her mental capacity are accelerating rapidly. She reminds me of a little of Acacia. If only she had survived. Jimmy. Okay. That it here? That is it here.
Power restoration sequence.
A lot of plants, huh?
Power
This kind of life
restoration
couldn't
status
exist like this without something
100%.
special going on.
So this has got to be the right place.
Exactly!
Very cool.
System. Welcome to Giggle.
Whoa!
Don't steal
Awesome!
anything.
Is this your first time down in one of these? Show's only just getting started.
Is that so? Well, I'm looking forward to the next act then.
Yeah, well, path's clear. That's what you're gonna get.
Okay. Down we go. Yeah, this is not a good weapon for this. Yeah, this is actually an awful weapon for this.
Hey, let's stop here for a sec. Take a breather. Besides, I think it might be about time to talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh, yeah. I reckon you're thinking the same thing. Larry lost all that weight, but it just doesn't look good.
I was more referring to that elephant.
Ah, I see. Well, I stand by what I said.
Huh, tell us how you really feel. But let's keep our eyes on the paths. Looks like 2 paths are ahead. Let's check that closed door first. It says 2 separate codes combined into a passcode required to open the administrative door. Oh, so close and yet so far.
That
The
elephant
algae
noise
is
is really
right behind this door.
Passcode? Oh, shoot. We ain't got a clue.
Let's look around. Maybe it's written somewhere around here.
There we go. There's a sleep. I was gonna say, I don't think these guys are dead. More water. Yeah, I can shut this off, I think. Elephant, one of nature's largest and most resilient animals. Its average lifespan, 40 to 60 years, makes it especially interesting considering similarly large okay, that noise is too much. Over its senility age before 20 years, elephants are resistant to various genetic diseases, so understanding the genetic code. So one of the first endeavors Eagle Co. sought to conquer, paving the way for numerous. Okay. Oof. That just needed to go away. It was too loud. It's like missing a sentence there. Oh, whatever. There's the cat radio. Okay. Did I check this? No. F001, ship implementation complete. Okay. Suddenly a text box appears on the screen. System, the biochip in you. The Giggler Co. biochip has been implemented into all experimental bodies. What does that mean to you as a lab worker? Well, guess what? Lab work is now easier than ever, as you'll be able to monitor your specimen's vitals, location, and more, all from your computer screen. By reading this, you hereby volunteer to allow us to install chips into your brain as well. No thanks. No thanks. I don't want a chip in my head. Wow. I'm on fire. Today is the day I implemented Kiki with a biochip. I must admit, I felt a touch of anguish seeing the curiosity in her eyes as I turned her into another experimentation. I myself have fallen victim to the mindset I have criticized. I mustn't allow myself to get attached to these creatures again. The betterment of humanity depends on my level-headedness. From now on, I will refer to her by her experimentation number, as every other sane scientist does in this lab. Experiment number 20.44. Wow. Passcode is 2048. To ensure safety, the code to enter the secured areas are split between the upper and lower halves of the administrator nodes and controlled by two different administrators. Passcode is 2048. This is a brief administrator's note for under Lab 7. Here at Giggler Corp, the administrator of the laboratory is responsible for managing both the hybrid organism experimentation area and the algae cultivation room. These are the most important intellectual properties of our company. Safety and secrecy must be ensured. We at Giggler Corp are creating the most advanced algae in the world. They can be used as feed for livestock and different organisms, as well as the basis for biocrust creation during terraforming efforts. We have spared no expense in our quest to create the most durable and dependable algae known to man. Note 1, the administrator must regularly check the growth of the algae in the algae cultivating room to ensure proper operation of the atmospheric environmental simulator. Note 2, water for the algae must be filtered every 48 hours. Do not feed algae to hybrid organisms. Certain algae species have been found to enhance cellular activity in hybrid plants and animals and trigger violent outbursts. More study is needed in this area. Note 4, it is important to maintain a contamination-free environment in the algae cultivation room. Do not allow unauthorized personnel into the premises of the experimentation area unless specifically requested by HQ. Note 4, maintain usage of the infrasound disruptor at all times. Make sure our personnel are wearing infra silencers. Okay.
Check it out.
Whoa, that's a lot of test tube things. Are we getting closer to the algae?
Only one way to find out.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Come on, both of you. I like how our little sparkle trail comes up. We're just so magical. This room is a little circular in nature, so it is a little easy to like misstep a little bit. Like, I think the first time I did this, I kept going in circles the wrong way. good ankle, please. Oh, you took care of it? Thank you, darling. At least someone is useful. So I think once in a while she does throw bombs. Or I think it's actually she throws rocks. Yeah, she just throws rocks. Oh, sorry, Logan. Wonder what level he is now. Oh, it's on the other side. I wonder what level he is. We may have to fight him. I'm curious.
Hybrid organisms? That basically covers everything. I've never really put much thought into all that Church of Light doctrine about how the people of the old world tried to play God. But seeing is believing. Jeez, I'm getting goosebumps.
I've heard people talking about it before. But you're saying the Geeglers, the rat folks, the mole people, they're all made here?
Maybe not here, but yeah, definitely from some old world lab out there.
Their research also gave us the LG. Some of the hybrids are our friends. I'm doing that one.
I guess it's not all bad.
I always thought the mutant animals were due to the pollution and whatnot from the old world. I guess I knew nothing. Well, anyhow, we got the codes. Let's go.
I hope Larry is okay.
I think it was the thing that I picked up. Ooh, a lot of eagle flutes. Passcode is 2077. I guess I'll read it again. I think this is the same. No, it's a little different. To ensure safety, the code to enter in the secured areas are split between upper and lower halves. Administered out and controlled by two different operators, 2077. This is a brief neural lab here at Giggle Corp, the administration lab. Maintain humanoid organisms experimentation area in the algae cultivation. This is the same, pretty much. Slightly different, but it's close enough to the same. And I'm not gonna bother reading it. We'll go this way. No, I think we've done everything. I will look at the map really quick. Oh, there's one baddie, one cell over. Okay. Got another poster. Follow your heart. Okay. I think that is it for this room. Yeah. We gotta go this way. Oh, there's more baddies. These guys are kind of awesome with the little trident.
Yeah.
That laugh. Been there. Yeah, this one's very easy to kind of get flipped around in. I think we go this way and then here. Yep. Logan. There you are. Like, I don't know why I care that they're not following me. They're gonna teleport to me anyway. You know. Leave no one behind. Oh.
Mutant specimen escaping containment. Emergency protocols active.
There we go. It would not allow me to move. Logan, you are about to die.
Threat neutralized. Have a nice day.
Okay. We will use this even though we really don't need to. One thing I did learn in the beta, I hope they fixed it. One time I did a quick save at the same time the game was saving. That did corrupt
Look
the save.
inside. Who are they?
Xena, babe. Why do you deny me so? I am the president now. As the most capable lady in our company, you should be with me. Forget about your former good-for-nothing husband.
Taking my screenshot.
Gary! How can you say that? Larry lives. He's right there!
Is he? Well, that won't be for long. You've been holding out on me for way too long, my dear Xena. Always saying Larry will be back. Too bad for you. I am in control now. And Larry, he comes back a traitor, saying nonsense about the Holy Book is false, and the humans in Sandrock are not our enemies. Larry, cousin, it's hard to say this, but you're fired.
Oh. You can take away his dignity, but he'll always be a better leader than you'll ever be. You're nothing compared to him.
Fine. Have it the hard way. I'll have you personally witness the end of my dear cousin for good. In the end, you don't get a choice. You will become mine. Then, together, we will finally conquer Sandrock. VP, managers, do what you must do.
I didn't expect to stumble upon an internal power struggle.
Gary. I remember him, but he wasn't always this plump.
We've got to hurry!
Ooh. Sure.
What is this? Humans. You underestimate my power, humans.
Reach for the sky, Gary.
Come and make me, you small fry.
Ooh. Whoop.
Gary!
Go, Larry. No one can
No
defeat me.
one can defeat
Oh, there we
me.
go.
You're all fire! And you won't get a single penny.
Without severance pay. I'm gonna try to get rid of this guy. Hold on a second. I know I had healing stuff. Okay. I'm getting rid of this guy. There we go.
The president.
Larry, are you okay?
Xena.
Husband, I'm alright.
So cute.
Well, good thing we got him when we did. Larry, you all right?
I am. Thanks to you all. Xena.
I'm fine, husband. The president's wife isn't so fragile. Husband, I've been thinking about you every day. That despicable snake Gary kidnapped me. But now you're alive. Oh, Larry.
Oh, Xena.
So, Nia, we came here on a mission.
Ah, right. I'm going to take some algae samples. But these machines look well preserved. I think we should salvage some of the core components. Might be useful if we want to cultivate this type of algae on our own. Can you help with the salvaging? Thanks.
Okay. There was something sparkling around here that I wanted to get, and I don't see it anymore. So I guess there's nothing to get. Is it faster with you? It is. Very cool. So yeah, that was the
Have you
big
finished?
dungeon.
Great. Let's get back and show this to the professor and Mr. Zeke. Hopefully, this is what we're looking for.
Hey, Larry, you coming?
Huh? Oh. I think I'll stay a while, Yak Boy Human. I have to settle things with Gary and the company anyway. I'll come back when I'm done.
All right, suit yourself. You ready to go?
Let's go.
That is quite some adventure. I'm glad Larry found his wife. Is he all right? Yeah, he said he'll be back soon. On the other hand, we got a pretty big payday. We found several types of algae. This is wonderful. I hope it wasn't too much trouble for you.
It was fine. Nothing too stressful. Yeah, we all got out pretty unscathed.
Even better. I take it you'll need to experiment a bit on the new algae?
That's right. Time to prove our hypothesis. This is so exciting. We'll let you know when we get the results. Good or bad.
I look forward to it. Thank you for your hard work.
Okay. And he is running. I'm curious as to where he's running to. Okay, well that's done. Another big story mission out of the way. where were you running to? And now you just, okay. You continue to eat your imaginary food. And we're gonna go over here. Alright, I think here is where we're going to... So you will see him roaming, and you will also see Xena. Like, they don't roam together or anything, but you will sometimes see her too. That might be till tomorrow when we get that. She comes here. I don't remember. So, I think I'm going to leave the episode here. I am probably going to go do some mining off somewhere. Might go get some acacia way up there. So yeah, so we're going to end it here because we're going on almost an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, next episode we will probably get more with the algae and that type of stuff. And maybe some more with Mama Tree. There's a plane over there. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself and bye for now.